you an update on AVAX. Really nice project here. We obviously saw this perform very well in the last bull market. Today we're going to be covering AVAX from a price prediction standpoint, technical analysis standpoint, and also basically seeing how high this asset could go in the next 6 to 12 months or so, coming into this nice juicy alt season that we're all very excited for. So yeah, let's get deep down and dirty into the charts. And as you can see, we're going to be starting from a market structure perspective to see the key areas that we need to be looking out for there for these swings to the downside. So you can see on the right hand side of my chart here, I do have all these higher lows plotted in. These are confirmed higher lows that are going to be acting as levels of support for us. So the most recent one that we do have here for this asset is going to be down at around $48 here. That essentially means if you swing down around 12% and you bounce aggressively from this zone, absolutely fine, guys. It's really fine for us to do that, because that essentially still means that we're in that bullish trend. Okay, if we lose that higher low and we come back down, lose the Fibonacci, essentially is going to mean that we're going to be looking for reversals of the trend. Okay, and let's just quickly bang a little Fibonacci in like so, and you can see that lines up pretty strongly with the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement there. So if we lose the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, priced at around $46, if we do lose that and we lose the 55 as well for a level of support, then that basically is the confirmation for the reversal of the trend. Okay, so just be aware for that right now, and we will go into extremely profitable buying areas for this asset very shortly. So yeah, that's going to be the market structure. So if as long as we're above $48 here, we're still in a bullish market, looking really strong for AVAX here. Let's get some trend lines in. And let's see what we're working with. So what we're going to do, we're going to go from the lowest low point of the lows here, and we're going to basically drawing up a trend line like so, guys. And you can see the levels of support from this area are very goddamn strong. Okay, so let's talk about momentum from these zones. Momentum trading is very good. And you can see that was around a 90% move to the upside. You can see here that was around a 27% move to the upside. I mean, you could say it went all the way up to around 46 there, because you can see we didn't test after basically bouncing from that zone. So yeah, we will be doing that just instead, and it's usually near enough. Before we continue with this video, guys, I want to talk to you about a cryptocurrency webinar that I am hosting every single day, and this is a simple 5-step strategy on how you can make a 5-figure a month income in as little as 42 days. Okay, every single attendee who attends this webinar will get a trading strategy worth $250, and also you'll be getting $300 worth of mindset trading strategies and abilities as well, given away on every single call here. And also, guys, guess what? It's completely free. So if this is something you're interested in, please go to the link in the description, or click up there, and you'll see a nice link to the cryptocurrency webinar where you can learn a brand new strategy for free. But that's it for now. Back to the video. Not always, but most of the time, half the move. And you can see 47% down, around 25% there from that bounce point. And this is basically momentum, basically slowly fizzling out here. So we went 25% down to 15. And then from there, we've basically exploded again, guys. So we're seeing that chart actually explode from this test here, which is very bullish here from a momentum standpoint. And that can essentially mean when we come down and test this level again, this is going to be a very crucial point here for AVAX in terms of a buying area. Okay, so my buying area, my next buying zone to scoop up some of the AVAX supply here would be down at the most recent higher low at $48, and also this very nice trend line here. Okay, because we can see the bullish momentum that we have seen from this zone continuously here. This is the next buying point that I would be referencing. Okay, now let's look at the MAs here. Let's look at the MAs here on the macro. You can see we are currently testing the 7 SMA. 7 SMA unfortunately is in a digressionary stance right now, so that does potentially mean that we're going to see a bit of downside, but hey, don't worry, it's absolutely fine. The 21 EMA is there to save us, okay? This is in a nice progressionary stance to the upside, and what we are seeing here is very strong levels of support, okay? Very strong levels of support off this 21 here. So probably what I would expect here is a nice bounce back up to at least the 7 SMA here for AVAX. And you can see every time we're dumping here, these wicks are just getting bought up continuously. It basically shows that the asset is bullish, and people are just looking to continuously get into this, okay? So the buying points that I really would be looking out for here is if we do see a Bitcoin crash for the halving, it's going to be around this sort of area that I would be looking for a nice buy for AVAX, around $45. And hey, if we start exploding, that's absolutely fine as well. I probably would just be waiting. So even if we slap not all-time highs, but higher highs of this trend, I would be waiting for another higher low point and then basically buying at that potential higher low point, because we are still in this bull market, guys. We don't want to buy the top here. This has got a lot of potential to the upside that we can be referencing. Now, let's jump to volume-weighted average true range bands, and then we're going to go into a 6 to 12 months prediction for this asset, okay? So let's jump into volume-weighted ATR bands here, and let's see what we're working with, okay? So you can see the 3-day, guys. The 3-day, very, very important here. You can see the support that we're actually getting off this continuously. So we test this very, very, very strongly. Let's have a look at the 3-day. Candles here. You can see 3-day candles. We're coming down, we're testing it, we're seeing that bullish momentum basically continue over and over and over again. So if we do come down, expect another test, guys. Expect a test, and likely support coming through as well. We are currently seeing a bit of resistance off the 12-hour volume weighted ATR band, which is absolutely fine, absolutely expected here. But yeah, overall still looking really, really bullish here. One thing I would be slightly worried about is this 1 hour is in the digressionary stance, okay? Digressionary stance usually means we're going to find pretty strong resistance for that. So if we do see that happen, guys, then it's very likely we probably just see a nice bit of range between the 12-hour and the 3-day volume weighted ATR band there. So nothing really too crazy to be worrying about there. Overall, I do think we are going to stay in this bullish stance for AVAX. Very, very bullish overall on this asset. Let's talk about price predictions for the next 6 to 12 months here, guys. And if you're enjoying this, make sure you drop a like on it as well. It does help out the channel tremendously. So let's do some predictions. Let's jump to the all-time highs that we can see here on the Bybit AVAX chart here. Looking at all-time highs coming through on the 21st of the 15th of November 2021 here. You can see we do have Fibonacci from the swing high to this bear market swing low. And you can see this area, very, very key point to be looking out for there, is the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, guys. When we see this get confirmed in terms of a level of support, essentially this means it's the confirmation that we're going to have the reversal of this disgusting dump to the downside, okay? So what we're looking for here is a very, very strong move to the upside from this area, okay? So in terms of prediction for where we are now, if you were to buy AVAX now at $55, all-time highs, currently sat at around $148, okay? So if we're just doing it up like so, we're looking at around a 2x is going to be around $113 there, and up to all-time highs, you're looking at around a 2.6x on your investment. Do I think we're going to be going higher than that? Abso-goddamn-lutely, I really, really do. I do see us going a lot higher than that for AVAX. This is like a blue chip asset that we are going to see basically soar throughout the next 6 to 12 months here. In terms of a prediction per coin, I probably would be conservative and say at least $200 per coin here. And you just got to think, this bull market, guys, we're going to have so much more retail money coming into these assets, and a blue chip asset like AVAX in the crypto space here, you're going to see it absolutely explode. I'm talking billions and billions and billions of dollars coming in to these new, well, not low cap altcoins, but higher cap altcoins here. Not so much talking Bitcoin there, but yeah, definitely something to be looking out for. They're looking for around a 3.5x on current investment from this current point. But as I said, guys, remember there is buy points to be looking out for there lower down on this chart, which we can be referencing. But yeah, that's going to be the price prediction there for AVAX. Make sure you trade safe here, guys. And remember, we can still come down to around $45 for a nice entry point. And remember, the momentum from there is very, very, very strong indeed. But yeah, that's going to be it for this AVAX video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. And goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.